Hello, League mates, and welcome to another episode of the Dumb Degenerates Fantasy Football Podcast. We are going to continue with all of the news before tonight's game, the Bengals versus the Dolphins, which I'm sure most of us will be watching. But let's go ahead and get into some news. It's been actually a very busy week. We're finally getting into the season. We're starting to see where teams are starting to come together or fall apart. And we are actually starting to see some trades happening. So good on everyone. The first trade of the season happened last week. I was actually the one to complete the first trade. Go figure. And I've actually only made one trade on the season so far. So who's not to say that I won't make a trade with Jason at some time, because we typically do make trades. So that is a possibility. But the first trade of the season was Chase Edmonds for Chris Olave. I like the trade in my favor. Chris Olave, 2 weeks in a row now, has had 13 targets. He's a dude. He's good. So I like the trade in my favor. We'll see how Chase Edmonds does. I think he had 6 touches last week, or 6 opportunities. He had 2 touchdowns, so that's really good for the opportunities. Also, I don't know if I broke Josh because of the trade, Josh Fibert, but he's a villain now. So to me, it's kind of like if a kitten was barking at a dog. It's just an imitation. So we'll see. Maybe he continues to play up the villain role and gets better at it. He's doing a good job so far, so I'll take it, man. Good on you, man. Good on you. We actually had another trade. Another trade happened right before I recorded this podcast, so I figured I'd talk about it. This happened no less than 30 minutes ago, as of the recording of this podcast. And Jeff traded with my dad and JoJo's team. Jeff receives Cam Akers, who is looking a little bit better. And he sent away Jeff Wilson and Elijah Moore. Elijah Moore is a wide receiver from the Jets, and $6 of fab. It's a very random number. I, as always, and will always, unless the trade is very, very bad, and you can tell that there's a little bit of shenanigans happening, I will always push trades through, and I'll always push them through as fast as possible. Because when I get a good trade in there, I want that person on my team as soon as possible, because then I get to look at my roster with that person on the team. It's pretty great. All right, let's jump into standings. This is the standings as they sit currently. And not much has changed since last week, to be honest. We have more 2-1 teams, and some 1-2 teams. We have nobody in the league anymore that doesn't have a win. So that's good. A little bit of parity happening. So that's good. At the top, we have the one-man show, by Josh Fibert, 3-0. Doing a good job riding the one man, which is Lamar Jackson. We'll see if he can continue. Number 2 is I'm Just Here So I Won't Get Fined. Mike, good job, dude. You've scored the most points in the league by quite a bit. Scored more than about 30 more points than Josh. So you're sitting there at 2-1 because I beat you in week 1. So congratulations. I am sitting at number 3. Doesn't shock anyone. I have the best running backs in the league. We're going with the quarterback by committee. We're just going to stream quarterbacks every week. That's what we got to do to continue winning. We're going to do that. 4 is Smootball Dinguses. 5 is generic team name, which is Jeff. Smootball Dinguses is Jeremy. Number 6 is the Bad Luck Brian. 7, Rapid Run Rednecks. 8, Every Day I'm Rustling. 9, Fresno Tacos. 10, Old and Busted. 11, Winning Wendell's. 12, Hot Dog and Muff Pies. Whew, that bottom is rough. Real rough. Everyone had real close games last week. My game was, I ended up winning 110-107. The generic team, Jeff's team versus Jason's team, ended up winning by 5. The Smoothball Dinguses beat Fresno Tacos by 3. Old and Busted got smoked by Bad Luck Brian's because they're trash. The One Man Show won by 2 over the Rapid Run Rednecks, and I'm Just Here So I Won't Get Fined won by 5. I mean, that is parody at its finest. Some trash games all around by all of us, but it was really close, and it was good stuff. So I'm proud of everyone. Good job, guys. Keep pushing forward. Fantasy football sucks, but guess what? Sometimes you end up winning because Saquon Barkley is better than Ezekiel Elliott. So, sometimes it works for you, sometimes it doesn't. Let's go ahead and get into the power rankings, the unbiased power rankings. Everyone talks about it. Man, I get people sending me angry hate mail. I get people sending me the worst things. I mean, people really take this unbiased power rankings seriously, and that's what we're here to do. We're about to go 1 through 12. We're gonna figure out who is projected towards the future, and who is going to be number 1, holding up that coveted belt at the end of the season. So again, this is projections towards the season as far as we go further into the season. So let's go ahead and get into it. All right, starting out at number 1 is the Kissing Cousins. Will surprise no one. The best backs in the league with James Robinson and Saquon Barkley. So yeah, doesn't shock anyone. We'll go with a quarterback by committee if we need to continue winning games. So we'll see if that will work. Number 1 is also the One Man Show. Lamar Jackson just going to carry him. I mean, just week by week, he's going to carry him with 60-point games, I guess. 3 weeks in a row, just absolutely bonkers. Number 1 is I'm Just Here So I Won't Get Fined. Congratulations, Mike. Your team is really good, scoring a bunch of points. I mean, anyone you put in your lineup is just scoring a bunch of points. So good job, man. All right, moving forward, in last place, the 12th place, is the Smootball Dinguses. Good job, man. Keep pushing forward. You're not quite there yet, but you're close. All right, number 12 is the generic team name, Jeff. Good job, dude. Really proud of you. Awesome job. All right, number 12 is the Rapid Run Rednecks. Really good job, man. Really proud of you. Just keep pushing forward. I mean, just push forward, dude. Push through this struggle in the middle of the season. All right, number 12 is the Winning Wendells. Man, good job, guys. Duo, good job. I mean, just keep pushing forward. All right, number 12 is Mr. Wilson's team. Good job, Jason. Just good job, man. Just powering through Russell Wilson, just absolutely sucking this season. All right, number 12 is the Fresno Tacos. Good job, man. Just keep pushing through. Joe Burrow finally had a good game for you. I know you spent a lot of draft capital on him, so just good job, man. All right, number 12 is the Bad Luck Brian's. Really bad luck, but this past week was good. You had a good week. Finally beat the last place team, but we'll get there. Number 12 is the Hot Dog and Muff Pies. They lost to me this week by 2 because Saquon is better than Ezekiel Elliott. So good job, man. Just keep pushing forward. And number 12, the last place team is Tanner Peeler. Actually, I think he changed his name. Yep, Old and Busted. Yep, don't even care. You can stay Tanner Peeler for all I care. That'll do it for this week's episode. Really good job, guys. Keep pushing forward. We got 3 first place teams and 12 and 8, 9, 12th place teams. So that's this week's episode. Hopefully the Bengals beat the Miami Dolphins tonight. That would be great. Bye.